The Mike Wagner Show is powered by Sonic Web Studios.
Hi, this is Mia Mosinzia, also known as Mia No Time for Love. Check out my latest book, Missing, available in print and ebook formats on Amazon.
It's now time for the Mike Wagner Show, powered by Sonic Web Studios and sponsored by international award-winning author Mia Mosinzia of Missing. The Mike Wagner Show can be heard on over 40 podcast platforms, as well as hamiltonradio.net, Diamonds FM, and the MikeWagnerShow.com. We can be heard in over 100 countries, featuring over 1,000 well-known and amazing guests throughout the globe. And named one of the top 100 global podcasts in the New York Weekly Times, Hollywood Entertainment News, Los Angeles Weekly Times, Apple, and Chartable. So sit back and relax and enjoy another great episode of the award-winning Mike Wagner Show.
Hey everybody, it's Mike from the Mike Wagner Show, powered by Sonic Web Studios and brought to you by official sponsor of the Mike Wagner Show, international award-winning author Mia Mosinzia Missing, available on Amazon and paperback and ebook. We're here with a terrific gentleman who is a CEO of a wonderful company and the creative producer of jeradfinck's cosmicwire, and an accomplished entrepreneur and also business leader, runs a company combining iconic characters from Disney and also an IP and profound next-gen storytelling, creating high-value IP franchises and focusing on entertainment, enlightenment for games, products, media, and more. And this is going to take, the Disney characters from the past to a whole new level. You launched over 400 copyrights and 100 trademarks of your favorite characters. And who are they? We'll find out in just 1 minute. Live, ladies and gentlemen, Plus Studios in beautiful downtown Los Angeles, the amazing CEO of Elf Labs, the creative partner of jeradfinck's cosmicwire. And if you grew up watching Snow White, Cinderella back in the day, well, they're coming back to life. And how's it done? Ladies and gentlemen, we'll talk about the multi-talented David Phillips. David, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you. Great to be here. Great to meet you, Mike. Pleasure to be here. I'm excited to talk about the company. Very excited about everything we're working on. So always excited to share.
And it's great to have as well, too. And of course, for those who grew up in Disney, and if you cried about Cinderella, Pinocchio being gone from the Disney landscape, well, you're going to have some redemption right there. And first of all, David, you're a CEO of Elf Labs, a creative partner of jeradfinck's cosmicwire. You're also an accomplished entrepreneur, business leader, and you run a company combining iconic characters, IP, and profound next gen as well, too, with storytelling, creating high-value franchises, enlightenment, entertainment, not just for media, but gaming and other ventures as well. And you launch over 400 copyrights, 100 trademarks of the favorite characters, and of course, not just Disney and more. And of course, a lot of things too, and a lot of projects going as well too, captivating and more. And before getting all that, David, tell us how you first got started.
Yeah, absolutely. So my dad founded the company about 15 years ago. And actually, the characters are not Disney's characters, right? These are fairy tale characters that have been ingrained in public consciousness for literally hundreds of years. Mm-hmm. They're the most valuable and monetizable characters in history. And my dad acquired the original Junior Elf children's book portfolio. This was a lovely portfolio that featured hundreds of copywritten books: Cinderella, Snow White, Rapunzel, Sleeping Beauty, and the list goes on and on. And in acquiring that portfolio, we had a basis to get rights to the characters. We went to the United States Patent and Trademark Office and started filing trademarks for the IP in our newly acquired portfolio. Mm-hmm. Further, we reinvented and built new expansive universes and deep creative lore and mythology behind new creations based on those characters, and went to trademark those as well. And thankfully, it took 10 years and it took a lot of money and a lot of time and effort, but in some of our cases went to the highest appeals court of the USPTO, actually. Oh, wow. And when we finally won, we set a precedent and started winning. And we won over 100 trademarks and counting so far to protect the different IP franchises and characters in our portfolio, like Cinderella and Snow White and all their friends.
That's interesting. And of course, many are associated with Disney. We're glad to clarify that. And who are some of the other characters that you're featuring as well, too? Not the offshoots of Disney and all that, the classic. Who are some of the other characters that you also acquired?
So in the portfolio, there happens to be hundreds of characters. Our focus is on the reimagining, but there are included in the portfolio like Humpty Dumpty, Red Riding Hood, Hansel and Gretel, lesser known characters like Buddy the Taxi, lots of beautiful kids, family-friendly IP. So we'll get to that potentially, but right now we built some pretty big character franchises based on Cinderella and Snow White and all their friends. One of them is called Once Upon a Zombie. It was a novel. It won 12 awards.
Wow.
All in stealth mode. And now we're coming out and bringing it to market. And so the first project we're working on is actually not Once Upon a Zombie, but that's one of our character franchises. It's Robo Stars, which is another reinvention featuring Robo Cinderella, Robo Snow White, Robo Peter Pan, Robo Pinocchio in a super cool AI-powered world where we explore deep and meaningful and enlightening themes behind the entertainment. So things that we think is also going to bring a lot of positivity to the world and good family-friendly content for kids.
I imagine you talk about having Once Upon a Zombie and the robo characters and everything. I can imagine those guys fighting like Snow White going against Cinderella or Humpty Dumpty going after Peter Pan. It's like, you remember those the Nintendo games where I had that Super Mario Smash, whatever it is. It's like, say, with Super Mario going against with Donkey Kong or Princess Peach going after oh gosh, it's like I'm trying to think right now. Say going after Sonic, it's beating a crap out.
Yeah. Well, one of the things we did is because we did take each franchise where we were going deep, there is a unifying theme that actually permeates all different brands that we build, from Zombie to our Robo Stars to our Teen Princess trademarked brand. And so as we build out each one, there may be opportunity to explore, interconnecting the different worlds and universes.
Oh my gosh, it sounds like you've been in love with these characters as well, too, like offshoots of Mother Goose, Aesop Fables, and offshoots of Disney classics and everything else. Who are some of your favorite cartoon characters growing up, or even like cartoons?
Well, some of my favorites personally growing up, I mean, I was a Ninja Turtles freak.
Oh,
Pajamas, bedding, toys, obsessed. Watch the cartoons. I also love Batman. I'm a big Batman fan today. Big Batman fan. Christopher Nolan's Dark Knight trilogy is in my top 10 of my whole top 10 of, total. So those are some of my personal, favorites.
Oh my gosh, I can imagine Batman and Teenage Mutant Turtles going after the princesses, Humpty Dumpty and everything. I think you got this on a whole new level as well, too. And how'd you get there to Elf Labs and Beginnings with David Phillips? We'll find out just 1 minute. But first, you listen to The Mike Wagner Show at themikewagnershow.com, powered by SonicWeb Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. Look at a professional website without breaking your budget. SonicWeb Studios is the answer. SonicWeb Studios offers fast, affordable custom web designs that blow the competition away. Call today, 1-800-303-3960. That's 1-800-303-3960. Or email to support@sonicwebstudios.com. Mention the Mike Wagner Show. Get 20% off your first project. Sonic Web Studios. Take your image to the next level. Also, time to give an official shout out to our official sponsor of the Mike Wagner Show, international warring author Mia Malson-Zia. If you love fast-paced mysteries, you'll love Missing by Mia Malson-Zia, available on Amazon and paperback and ebook. Missing is fast-paced and intriguing with an unforgettable twist. Takes place in 4 countries, 2 strangers, 1 target, where truth is illusion and those you love be the first go missing. It's available on Amazon and paperback and ebook. Missing by Mia Malson-Zia has garnered great reviews in England and enjoyed by Howard celebrities, including Joanna Constantine, Forbes, Riley, and many others. So grab your copy today for Girls Missing by Mia Malson-Zia, available on Amazon. Also, check out The Mike Wagner Show at themikewagnershow.com on 40 podcast platforms. Heard in 100 countries, including Facebook, SoundCloud, Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartRadio, also Apple Music, Ozzy, Podbean, Pandora. Subscribe to us on BitChute, Rumble, YouTube. Follow us on Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, Threads, and more. And make sure you take us with you on any mobile device. And for great gift ideas, go to Amazon.com. Check out the Mike Wagner Show podcast. T-shirts, pop sockets, throw pillows, tote bags, hoodies. Makes great gifts 24/7. Go to Amazon.com. Check out the Mike Wagner Show podcast. And for more great gift ideas, go to Amazon.com/Mia Malson-Zia for great books like Missing, Once, and Wrinkles. Also T-shirts, pop sockets, hoodies, phone cases, and more. Amazon.com/Mia Malson-Zia. Check it out today and support the Mike Wagner Show on Anchor FM, PayPal, and the MikeWagnerShow.com. With the amazing CEO of Elf Labs and partnering up with jeradfinck's cosmicwire, David Phillips, here on the Mike Wagner Show. And of course, we got to know all the characters and coming to life and everything else. And you've been with the Elf Labs for quite some time. And tell us how you got the company started. You also have some other experience and go all the way back how you got started.
Yeah, absolutely. So I mentioned when my dad founded the company, and I was a witness to it all. And I started working for him on a commission only basis. It was
Oh,
the
wow.
opposite of nepotism. It was, David, you can work with me, but you'll eat what you kill. And I said, no, I love it. Let's do it. And I started just kind of running around the world, getting licensing deals. Backpack, princess backpacks in Panama, t-shirts in New York, out of New York that sold across the US, deals in Europe, etc. Licensing the character IP from our junior elf books.
Mhm.
I made my commission, I made some money doing it. And it also was very instrumental in funding all the legal work we did to build the character franchises and protections we have. So thankfully that worked out great. It took a while, it worked out great. After about 8 years, I left. I said to my dad, I want to spread my wings. I want to build my own company. I have a deep ambition and I have that itch, that entrepreneurial itch. And unfortunately, it's a good thing and a bad thing because it means you're going to be working 24 hours a day and you're going to struggle. But at the same time, you're going to do something you're passionate about. And I founded a different company in a whole different sector, a technology company, raised a bunch of venture capital, really learned the ins and outs of what it means to scale a business, to articulate a value proposition, to deliver on a value proposition. And my dad actually had an offer to sell the company for a pretty hefty amount right when all of my shares vested in my startup. So I said to my dad, the company's doing well. My partner's doing a great job. I'm vested. I can step away and take over the business. What you're sitting on, it's a good offer for your portfolio of IP. I think we can build something massively larger. I think we can be the next, $100 billion company with the characters we're sitting on in our vision. He saw what I built and he loved the vision. And he said, okay, come on over, step in as CEO. Let's go let's build your vision, which was disruption, which was a new way of media, new way of consuming entertainment, technology layer on top. That's why we partner with cosmicwire. We want to create immersive experiences. We want to completely upend the entertainment industry. So we really view Elf Labs as the entertainment studio of the future. And that's kind of how I kind of left and came back and I'm now very excited to be leading the ship.
You're talking about disrupting the media landscape, and of course, being revolutionary. And who do you see as a competition? Or could we say the the big wigs like Warner Brothers, Columbia, and all that, or even like the stars from YouTube or whatever, or Nintendo, everything like that. It sounds like a really good disruption. You're making like the classic competition and the new ones. Let's get us on that one.
Great question. Actually, I'm glad you asked. So the competition, I believe there's a shift taking place in the media landscape in general. There are shows that are on season 3, season 4, which for entertainment is a huge success, right? It means it's being greenlit 3 times in a row, 4 times in a row. And the kids' brands, but they're not ingrained in public consciousness. There's not much other verticals of revenue taking place. So it's a TV show, it's a cost plus model. They make a living and that's it. They're not really disrupting and influencing culture. I can list a bunch of shows that you probably wouldn't have heard of that are in season 3 and 4. So how do you solve that? A, you have characters that are already ingrained in public consciousness, Cinderella and Sleeping Beauty and Rapunzel. So that's number one. And we have that IP. And so bringing them into modern audiences in compelling new ways for today's consumer and viewer, for my 6-year-old daughter and all her friends, I think is one amazing opportunity to really stand out from the competition. And secondly, our technology. I believe another way to stand out from the competition in this very saturated IP landscape and saturated entertainment landscape is to have something that creates more immersion. If a fan is more immersed into the IP that he's enjoying, the TV show that he's watching, then he wants to be in it more. He wants more products. He wants more experiences. Now you have a real fan and you can open up other verticals. cosmicwire and the technology that we have in our partnership allows for that as well. So we're firing on both cylinders. So competitors are any old-time big studio, because that's the old world, and I believe we're bringing it in a whole new way with quicker content, more immersive, more hip. And I think our technology can actually service anybody, really, because anyone who has an IP needs technology like this to create more immersion in a seamless way for kids to enjoy.
And of course, you all had the latest devices out there. Of course, back a long time, DVDs. Of course, you have the cameras and everything like that. What is the next media that's going to be the next best thing that's going to partner with the company and the people really get immersed. It's almost like they're going to throw you in and you'll be fighting with Cinderella and more.
Exactly. So what gets exciting here is gaming is a big thing, right? Because when you're gaming, you're participating. And I think that showed the fact that gaming boomed, and also the fact that there's a lot of streamers, so there's such an influx, right? So you need something that really captures you, but it has to be seamless. The easier it is to participate, especially for kids 6 to 11, the easier it is to participate in it, the better it is. So people don't want to wear big VR headsets. People, you can buy a PlayStation, take 2 hours to download a high fidelity game like Call of Duty. But what we're sitting on is the ability to, because of compression technology and other patents we have, to be able to render in real time the media that we build, the cartoons, the animated series, etc., to 3D online immersive websites that you don't need a VR headset, that you can walk through the world and literally talk to the characters and have actual conversations.
Oh, wow.
And then you can use augmented reality to bring the characters out of the 3D world into the room with you. So now you have digital Cinderella through augmented here. You have Rapunzel on the screen, and then you take a chip and you put it in your Pinocchio doll, and you can stream the data to the doll, and you can have a 4-way conversation. Rapunzel, Pinocchio, and Cinderella, and you having a conversation.
Oh my
That's
gosh,
immersion.
isn't that something? So let's say if I have the Three Musketeers are sitting next to me, I just have a chip and I use this technology, or like say they're sitting behind me and they like to ask you questions, I can have chips and everything like that.
Absolutely. And because of the compression and because of the ability to stream through the cloud and render in real time, you can pump data to the toy. So all you need is a chip that has Wi-Fi or Bluetooth enabled, and nothing more. And then it's unlimited where that relationship can go.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing too. And of course, you got an A-list of Emmy Award winning creatives. It's like you bring your A game, the AI, you've got an A-list. And tell me about this wonderful A-list, or the A team in your words.
Yeah, so we wanted to partner with people who both have a pedigree, that they have successful shows, they have award, they've won award, they have the creative talent and are seasoned, but at the same time view the shift in Hollywood and in the entertainment space the same way we do, which is you got to do things different. A, you want things that are truly wholesome and family friendly. B, you want things that are more immersive, that kids can seamlessly access, and you have to go very wide in your delivery of content. So not just a normal show, but a show with a game, with immersion, with toys, transmedia. And the people we brought on the team, Mike DeSev has many award-winning shows and viewed it the same way, and Elise Rosenberg as well, who also award-winning shows, seasoned executive, but views it the same way as us, is ready to disrupt. And so we brought we wanted their talent, but with the same vision. That's something very important to us. And we're very proud of that team.
Oh my gosh. And I think you got something great going on as well, too. And of course, we talk about some of the other characters as well, too. And who are some of the other few characters you plan on having aboard, or you're having on as well? How about some of the other characters? Yeah, like what? 400 copyrights, 100 trademarks, and we are rattled off a few. How about just a few more here? It's like we want people immersed in this whole thing. I'm getting immersed already.
Yeah. So I think the goal is right now to really build out and populate our RoboStar world. That's our main focus, because you can go wide, but I think it's super important to be cohesive. So I want to make sure we truly execute on RoboStars. So the first project that we're launching is that brand. And that brand is a brand that has, again, deep lore. We're going to be exploring themes like free will. So Robo Cinderella, for example, is an AI-powered robot. So, and they're built for perfect happiness, the RoboStar characters. So, but with perfect happiness, there's no free will, because everything just goes. So it's not, you can't really enjoy and experience it. So it's something we're exploring in our show. So the nemesis in RoboStars, his name is Huckleberry Finn.
Huckleberry Finn. Okay.
And Huckleberry Finn hacks into the circuit boards of each robot and creates challenges and negative emotions and obstacles. And so we're really exploring, do the robo characters to become alive and not artificial, quote unquote, right? You have to be able to resist that voice that tells you to do something wrong. Or if somebody does something wrong to you, that voice that wants to take it personal. We get it, we get hurt, we get it, we feel guilty, we get embarrassed. That's not our true essence. That's the voice inside of us. And Huckleberry represents that. So it's deep themes that we really want to empower people with. I think it can make a difference in the world, actually, but in the most fun, entertaining, cool way. And that's always been something of passion.
So in other words, Cinderella doesn't lose her glass slipper after all. Is that right? Or glass slipper doesn't break. You have that new technology where slippers don't break, or they can adjust the shoe sizes.
Exactly. And inside Cinderella's bun are these nano robots, and she uses the nano robots to take care of the Robo City, and she's in charge of all sanitation for the city.
Oh my God.
We also connect to the original stories, right? She was cleaning, but now we're making it that she's in charge of sanitation, and she's a guardian of the whole, operation of the city from a logistical standpoint. So cool,
like
different reimaginings.
and then the pumpkins, I think, are they going to stay the same? Are they going to be vegan friendly, or are they going to have like no pasta? Boy, I'm coming up on ideas already too. And you got that old woman, instead of singing bibbidi bobbidi boo, it's like, have it done with today's style, like say Brittany, J Lo, or oh gosh, it's like, whoever would do that. Maybe Justin Timberlake or something. So.
Yeah, there's a lot of opportunity for creative freedom and to really take this in fun, exciting ways. As long as the underlying themes are true to the ones you want to share. We love to be bold, edgy, thrilling. Robo Cinderella, come on, right? How do you come up with that? So yeah, it's exciting.
Oh, it does sound exciting. What else is more exciting with David Phillips, CEO of Elf Labs? I'll find out just 1 minute. You listen to the Mike Wagner Show at the MikeWagnerShow.com, powered by Sonic Web Studios, and brought to you by official sponsor of the Mike Wagner Show, international award-winning author Mia Mulson's Missing. We'll be back with the CEO of Elf Labs, David Phillips, after this time.
The Mike Wagner Show is powered by Sonic Web Studios. If you're looking to start or upgrade your online presence, visit www.sonicwebstudios.com for all of your online needs. Call 1-800-303-3960 or visit us online at www.sonicwebstudios.com to get started today. Mention the Mike Wagner Show and get 20% off your project. Sonic Web Studios. Take your image to the next level.
Hey everybody, my name is Forbes Riley, and I'm an American actress and a TV host. And I was delighted when I got my copy of Missing, which is Extraordinary Relation of Ordinary People based on a real life relationship. It's well written. It's amazing. It talks about a man who has lost his wife and his daughter, and it's very well done. I'm going to highly recommend that you go get your copy of Missing. It is a powerful, exciting read. Mr. Mian Moshe Zia. He is the author of Missing. And I want to give a big shout out and a kiss all the way halfway around the world to my dear friend. Check him out at Mia's website. It's called www.miamotionzea.com. Missing, available on Amazon. Again, I'm Forbes Riley, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.
Hey, this is Ray Powers, and boy, are you in luck. Right place, right time. Tuned in to the Mike Wagner Show. You heard me.
We're back to the multi-talented David Phillips, the CEO of Elf Labs, here on the Mike Wagner Show, and a lot of things you can do with the characters and the new technology and everything else. And after this is all said and done, David, what else can we expect in 2024 and beyond?
So I think what we're excited about and what we're working on now is we're wireframing this immersive online experience. We're producing animated content. So it's really about building out the content of the world, both traditional animation and the immersive world, powering up the characters. And that we'll be working on throughout 2024. We've actually also launched an SEC-regulated equity crowdfund. Because one of the things we want to do is we want to have the community and our fans help finance the production of the content and of the immersive world and get ownership in these characters. So that's something else we're working on. We're very excited about opening this up to our audience and to our community. And so we'll be doing all of the above and delivering by Q4 of 2024. We'll already be delivering online immersive experiences to fans and audiences.
Oh, that's so amazing. We're looking forward to it. And how can people help, and where can we find your website and get all the information, David?
Awesome. Yeah. So people can help by, again, joining. You can invest in as little as, I think, $730 just to be part of the mission, get a piece of the most valuable characters in history. Again, it's something we always wanted to do, is really open this up to people. Needless to say, institutional money has come and wants to be a part of this, but we really want to make this a democracy of content. You can check us out at elflabs.com. So ELF Labs with an S.com. And more information's there. Our backgrounds are there, our goals, all kinds of great stuff.
And even Robo Cinderella and the zombies and everything else will be on there that I'm sure they can help you as well, too. Reach out. And of course, you don't give. I'm sure Cinderella will just go through your screen and just grab your wallet or your Bitcoins or something.
Exactly. Investor Robo Cinderella's coming.
Right. Yeah. So beware and get ready for glass slippers, guys. We're the CEO of Elf Labs, David Phillips, here on the Mike Wagner Show. And just a couple of things. Who do you consider biggest influence in your career?
The biggest influence in my career. Good question.
Yes.
I think it's been my upbringing. My upbringing, I was brought up in for lack of better word, spiritual upbringing. The concept of looking inside, personal responsibility. You can change things in your life by changing yourself. And so when good things have happened to me, or bad things have happened to me, or challenges have happened, I don't always succeed. But I always try to really look inside and what can I change to make the external world around me change? And I think the blessing that comes from that is you start drawing the right people into your life. So like the team we're working with, like jeradfinck at Cosmic, like me working with my dad on a daily basis, our writers like Elise and Mike are genuinely good people. And I think that's because of the good work we try to live by. And I think if you can live by it and practice what you preach, you have an opportunity to bring, again, for lack of a better word, blessing and positivity into your own life. So my upbringing and growing that way with that, with that lesson is something that really influences.
And that's very terrific as well. And what's the best advice you can give to anybody at this point?
Best advice is look, we have power to change anything. We do. We have the power to change anything in our life that we don't like. And we don't have to listen to that voice, Huckleberry Finn, that's inside of us on a daily basis. We always have that choice.
All right. No Huckleberry Fins allowed on that one, guys. We're the CEO of Elf Labs, David Phillips, here on the Mike Wagner Show. David, a very big thank you for your time. You've been absolutely fantastic. Looking forward to having you again soon. Keep us up to date. Keep in touch. We'll love to have you back. And once again, what's the website? How do people contact you? And where can people check out your works, purchase, or even get involved and more?
So the website is elflabs.com, elflabs.com.
All right. Certainly doing it. What's the website once again?
elflabs.com.
elflabs.com. Check it out, everybody. Once again, David, a very big thank you for your time. You've been totally amazing. Learned a lot. Looking forward to having you again soon. Keep us up to date. Keep in touch. We'd love to have you back. We wish you all the best. And David, you definitely have a great future ahead of you.
Thank you so much, Mike. Really great to be here. Great meeting with you. Thank you for having me.
The Mike Wagner Show is powered by Sonic Web Studios. If you're looking to start or upgrade your online presence, visit www.sonicwebstudios.com for all of your online needs. Call 1-800-303-3960 or visit us online at www.sonicwebstudios.com to get started today. Mention the Mike Wagner Show and get 20% off your project. Sonic Web Studios. Take your image to the next level.
Hey everybody, my name is Forbes Riley and I'm an American actress and a TV host, and I was delighted when I got my copy of Missing, which is Extraordinary Relation of Ordinary People based on a real life relationship. It's well written. It's amazing. It talks about a man who has lost his wife and his daughter, and it's very well done. I'm going to highly recommend that you go get your copy of Missing. It is a powerful, exciting read. Mr. Mian Moshe Zia. He is the author of Missing. And I want to give a big shout out and a kiss all the way halfway around the world to my dear friend. Check him out at Mia's website. It's called www.miamoshenzea.com. Missing, available on Amazon. Again, I'm Forbes Riley, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.
Thanks for listening to The Mike Wagner Show. Brought to you by international award-winning author Mia Mohsen-Zia of Missing. And powered by Sonic Web Studios. Be sure to join us again on over 40 podcast platforms. And of course on the MikeWagnerShow.com, HamiltonRadio.net, and Diamonds FM. Don't forget to support our program with a generous donation at the MikeWagnerShow.com. Thanks for listening.